1 Hour Smart Home here, and today we're going to go over my 3 favorite smart home devices to get started with for under $50. So if you want to start building a smart home on a budget, you can absolutely do that. In this video, we're going to cover the 3 devices in terms of categories rather than a specific manufacturer, so you can make a choice on what you want, but we'll show some of the devices in this video. So the number 3 smart home device that you can get started with for under $50 to start automating your home and have some of the smart home technology in your house is going to be a smart light bulb like we've got here. So this one's from Amazon. This one is from Sengold, and I think we've got another one here from Tapo. And what these are going to do are allow you to remotely control wherever you screw this light bulb in, and you can turn on or off your lighting from your phone, as well as you can even set schedules with this. Or if you have a compatible voice assistant, you can turn it on and off with your voice. Now, why I like the smart light bulbs as the number 3 way to get started with a smart home for under $50 is typically the light bulbs are very affordable and they're very easy to install. All you're going to need to do is remove your existing light bulb and screw in a new light bulb, and then set those up on the app with Wi-Fi, and you're going to be able to control your smart light bulb from your phone. And you can even change the colors of these, which is pretty cool. So you can go from anything from a white light bulb to pink, purple, green, blue, red, whatever you want there. And that's pretty cool. Now, the only disadvantage of these smart light bulbs is that you need to leave the light switch turned on for the light bulb that you've got screwed in, because it needs to have power in order to be able to control that. So once you've got your light bulb screwed in, you just leave the light switch on, and then you control it from the app or with a voice command, and you don't even have to use the switch anymore. So I love putting these in a lamp, a bedside table, or some room that you want to have a timer on. And typically you're going to find deals on these, but you can find smart home light bulbs and smart Wi-Fi light bulbs like this for under $20 all the time. So great deals to be found there, and a lot of good brands. So search around, but we'll also include links in the description below. So what is the number 2 smart home automation device that I think you can get started with for under $50? Well, it's going to be another electrical control device. And what we've got here is a smart plug. Now, this is from TP-Link, a Casa smart plug. And what this does is you plug this into the wall, and then you're going to be able to control whatever you've plugged into here to turn it on or off and set automations with it. So they've got ones for indoor use, which this is an indoor use device, but they also have ones that are for outdoor use. And that's really nice if you're putting up outdoor decorations, Christmas lights, something like that. You can use an outdoor use type smart plug. And if you're using it indoors, you can use it to control, let's say, a lamp that you've got plugged in or other device that you want to make sure or be able to control from your phone. And these connect via Wi-Fi, so you can just turn them on and off via Wi-Fi from your phone, and they will also work with voice commands. So you can control these either with your voice or with your phone, and you can set schedules. So maybe you want something to turn on at a certain time, or you wanted to turn off at a certain time. You can do that with a smart plug. And once again, even though our list is for devices under $50, you can typically find these for well under $20 a lot of times, and sales on those as well. So check that out as well. So what is the number 1 smart home device that you can get started with for under $50 and start building your smart home? Well, I've got 2 of them, and that's just because there's 2 different brands kind of here with them. So we've got a Google Home smart home automation device and voice speaker, and then we've got an Amazon Alexa. This is an Echo Dot, and both of these are smart home voice assistants, which allow you to ask them all kind of questions, and they're going to answer those questions. You can ask things like, what's the weather? When's the game today? What you've got on your schedule if you've got that integrated. But most importantly, they act as an interface to be able to control other smart home devices. So you could connect your smart lighting, your smart light bulb, and your smart plug here. And you could then control those with voice commands by saying something like, Alexa, turn off the lights, and it's going to turn off the lights in your home. And you could do the same thing with Google as well. Now, if you want to save money on these, typically there are sales that are run on the Echo Dot devices, and there's a wide variety of different Amazon Echo devices. We've got another one here, an Echo Spot, and there's a couple different formats of the Google Home device as well. But typically, if you want to save money on these, one of the biggest hacks I have for that is get a used device or refurbished device, or maybe the last generation of device, because usually the generation prior to the previous generation, that doesn't make a lot of sense when I say it, but the previous generations of Echo Dot or Google Home devices, used or pre-owned, are going to be very affordable, or even if they're just refurbished or just haven't sold, they're overstock. And they have most of the same technology in terms of controlling smart home devices. The biggest difference with the newer devices, you're going to have usually bigger speakers and a little bit more features sometimes, or maybe you'll have a screen. And that's not really necessary to be able to control your smart home devices with your voice. I've got an Echo Dot that's one of the original Echo Dots that is still controlling smart home devices just like when I bought it. And it controls those smart home devices just as good with voice commands as the newer Echo devices like we've got here. This is an Echo Spot. This is the newest Echo Spot that was launched in 2024. I do like the ones with the screen, and if you want the camera functionality, you can go higher end, but then that all costs more money and sometimes will get you over that $50 price point. So if you want to stay under that $50 price point, go for a previous generation device, or look for a sale on a smart voice assistant, or sometimes they will even be bundled with other things. So just look out for those. So in summary, the three smart home devices that are my favorite for under $50. And once again, these are just device categories, not the specific devices themselves. However, we will have links to these specific devices if you just want to make it easy, but there's a lot of good options out there. So in summary, number 3 is smart light bulbs like we've got right here. So you can control these via Wi-Fi from your app, set schedules, turn them on or off, or even connect them with voice commands. The next thing that we've got is a smart plug, so that you can control this with voice commands and or from your phone, or set a schedule. And then of course, to kind of tie it all in together, and so you can control other devices in the future, would be a smart voice assistant like we've got here with Google Home or the Amazon Echo Dot. And also both of these devices can play music and stuff like that. So that's a nice addition if you just want to use them to listen to music. So thanks for watching this video on how to get started with your smart home and the top 3 smart home devices under $50. We hope you enjoyed this. If you want to support the channel, give us that thumbs up, subscribe, or click any of the links below, and we'll see you next time.